Woo! Welcome back to the YouTube channel. I am Nick from Australia. Welcome to the Saturday football review for round 7 of the NRL. We saw 2 games of football tonight. The first game, the Bulldogs upsetting the Sharks, 18 points to 12 down there in the Strata Jubilee. And the game that we just saw, the mighty North Queensland Cowboys come back from 24-6 down to win 26 points to 24. I hope you guys are doing extremely well on this Saturday night. I am in a very, very good mood. What a comeback from the Cowboys. What a cracking game of rugby league between the Cowboys and Raiders, man. I am very, very pumped up and excited, as you can probably already tell. Big shout out to Jackson. I think it was Jackson Lee. Sent me $5 on the live stream, so big shout out to him for doing that. And, you know, if you guys enjoyed the Cowboys Raiders live stream, make sure you guys go and check that out. But, oh boy, let's get into the first game real quick. Let me just adjust the camera real quick. I literally came in here and threw everything on the damn desk. But let's get into the first game, man. Bulldogs beating the Sharks, 18 points to 12. And you know what? Congratulations to Trent Barrett. You know, Trent Barrett's had a tough start at the Dogs, 0-6 to start the year. They were looking like they were going to be the wooden spoon bound side, but they ended up improving today. They finally got their first win of the season. I don't know if the Bulldogs will get the wooden spoon. It's still too early to call, but a very good win for the Bulldogs. They showed some good signs for mine. You know, I thought some of their, experienced players played well. I thought Luke Thompson had a great game. Napa played well. Hopper Wate and all those sort of players. And for Cronulla, I thought I thought they second guessed themselves a lot in that game, but we'll go through it, and it started very well for the Bulldogs. Will Hopper scoring the first try. A little fend off on Josh Sturgeon. He scores the first try. Bulldogs go up 6-0 early on. And then Nick Kotrick scores up a kick from, I think it was Jack Averillo. Dugan knocks it on, and the Bulldogs score again for Nick Kotrick. Bulldogs 12-0 early on. And then before half time, Nick Meaney, he scores for the Bulldogs in the 21st minute. Bulldogs 18-0 after about 21 minutes. Everyone's in shock. Everyone on social media is going, what the hell's going on at the Sharks? And the Sharks, they were in trouble at half-time. So, half-time, Bulldogs had 18-0, and it wasn't looking good for them at all. And then the Sharks, they finally came to life in the second half. A nice try there from Blake Brayley. It was a pretty lucky try. It was like a grabber kick, ricocheted. He scored. And then Hiroti scored with 5 minutes to go in the corner. It was a good try. Hiroti bombed about 3 or 4 tries in the first half in the whole game. So, Bulldogs lead 18-12. The Sharks are coming for them. Sean Johnson's first game back since last year. He was a bit rusty. Chad Townsend was a bit quiet for the Sharks. But the Bulldogs, they grind out these games, these low-scoring games. They grind it out. And I thought they definitely deserved to win the game. They were the better team, in my opinion. But like I said, some of the good players for the Dogs, just looking at some of the stats here and my notes that I wrote down. Hopper Wade was good. Corey Allen had a fair game. The wingers were good. Katoa and Kotrick played very well. Thompson was outstanding for Canterbury. Corey Waddell had a very good game. I thought Abba Sia Monofort, can't pronounce his last name, he played well, along with Renoff, Atoni, and Brendan Wakeham. He was the first NRL player as the 18th man. He came on the field for about 5 minutes, but it didn't matter. And the Sharks, well, I think the Sharks need to take a good hard look at themselves. They need to try and find that consistency. But, it's been tough for the Sharks. They lost their coach. A lot of the players don't even know if they're going to be at the club next year. So the Sharks have had their distractions, but the Bulldogs, they capitalised today. They got their first win of the season. My top 3 players on ground for the Sharks and the Bulldogs game. I'm going to go number 3, Will Hopper-Wade. Number 2, Dylan Napa. And number 1, my man the match. I'm going to give it to Luke Thompson. Well done to the Bulldogs on a good win over the Sharks. Now, the game that we just saw, the Cowboys. Go the Cowboys. Come on. I'm so happy that we got the win. We beat the Raiders 26 points to 24. It was a cracking game of football. And it started very well for the Raiders. Jordan Rapida scoring the first try for Canberra. And then Kyle Feldt scoring 1 not long after that. At that stage of the game, it was 6-all. And then Emre Guler scored a pretty soft try under the post for the Raiders to make it 12-6. And then Jordan Rapana scored again in the corner, another soft try. It was like a 3-on-2 overlap. Rapana has a double in the first half. Canberra 18-6, and I'm like, far out. It's not looking good here. And then a nice try that George Williams, Tom Starling, ran straight through the middle. A nice ball to Williams. He scored. At 24-6, I'm going, if the Cowboys don't score before half time, Canberra could really get away with this game. So Canberra lead 24-6. Right before half time, Scott Drinkwater with a nice little grubber kick there for Ben Condon. He scores. Half time, Raiders 24-12. And I'm thinking, okay, 24-12, not too bad for the Cowboys. If they just hold on to the ball, complete their sets, and just stay composed, they can definitely get over the top of the Raiders if they start the second half well. And boy, did they listen or what? The second half, they started very well. Reece Robson scores a nice try from dummy half. It becomes 24 points to 18. And then, I guess this is where it gets a little bit controversial. Justin O'Neill scores off a nice Scott Drinkwater kick. Now, in my live stream, I said he was offside. It won't be a try. But then, obviously, they gave the try. And at the time, I thought Cameron might have been a little bit dudded here. But if you go back and watch it, there's one or two camera angles that actually showed Justin O'Neill onside, level with the ball. So, onside, offside, you can argue it all you want. At the end of the day, Canberra let an 18-point lead slip through their fingers. Again, they did it against the Warriors a few weeks ago. They did it again here tonight. So, O'Neill scores. It's 24 all. And then the Cowboys, they get a penalty goal for, trying to actually remember what it was for. I think it might have been offside or a high tackle or something. Oh no, escort. The Cowboys put a kick in. Someone got taken out. Valentine Holmes kicks a penalty goal from 20 metres out, from the 10 metres in from touch, converts it. That was in the 70th minute. Cowboys 26-24. The last 10 minutes of the game, I am nervous as the Cowboys, all they had to do was defend and not let any space through. And then, with about 45 seconds to go, Canberra were about 40 metres out. Elliot Whitehead throws a cutout ball. Rapana misses it along the croaker. That's pretty much it. And the Cowboys win it 26 points to 24. A cracking Saturday night game of football. Unbelievable game of football. The Cowboys have won 3 in a row now. I believe the Cowboys have finally found their DNA. Obviously, they beat the Bulldogs and the Tigers, who were going pretty average, but they beat them. They played a big side in Canberra tonight. They played a good side. They beat the Raiders. That shows to me that the Cowboys can be a decent side now. Now, some of the players of the Cowboys I thought were great. Valentine Holmes was absolutely outstanding, in my opinion. Kyle Felt and Murray Talangi were very good. Scott Drinkwater was brilliant. Cohen Hess was outstanding. Lachlan Burr had a good game. Ben Condon played good. Robson was solid. The bench, Francis Molo and Corey Jensen were very good. Granville did a good job. Mitchell Dunn was a little bit silly off the bench. For the Raiders, I thought Caleb Aikens did a fair job. Curtis Scott was quite solid on that right side. Rapana was good. Emre Gula and Ryan Sutton played well for the Raiders. Tom Starling was very good. And I thought Josh Papali was pretty good off the bench for the Raiders. But anyway, the Cowboys win it 26-24. A great game of footy. And the Cowboys, they win the game down 24-6. A great comeback. And the Cowboys win the game. But my top 3 players on ground for this one, I'm going to go... Let's go with number 3, Lachlan Burr. Number 2, Scott Drinkwater. And number 1, my man of the match, Valentine Holmes. He was outstanding. But, good win for the Cowboys. Bad luck to the Raiders. The Raiders next week, they take on the Rabbitohs in Canberra. The Cowboys, they play the Warriors at the Central Coast. But, guys, that's it for the Saturday Football Review. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you guys go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Anzac Days live stream between the Roosters and the Dragons. Until then, guys, as always, stay safe. See you later.